So we are on the way, fingers crossed, to buy a brand new 2023 dirt bike. A little backstory is I grew up watching motocross, loving motocross, but for financial reasons and just other hobbies that I have, I never really solely focused on motocross. So I never really rode, never went to track riding, never did that. And honestly, I got rid of my bike in high school and just was okay with following the sport. Well, anyways, once I got into college, I fell more in love with it. I constantly kept up. I listened to all the podcasts. I watch every race that I can. I try to stay in the loop on everything that's going on. And finally, now I've graduated college. I've gotten my degree. I've finally got my big boy job, if you will. And I'm finally in the position now where I'm heading right now to pick up a brand new 2023 dirt bike. I do currently have a 2019 YZ250F. I kind of bought it on impulse. Not that it was a bad decision to buy it or that I lost any money on it, but I was so hungry to ride that I kind of just went and bought a used dirt bike, and I bought it about 3 months ago, and the 3 months have taught me I don't want a used dirt bike. Not that my bike's crap or a piece of crap, but I just didn't get really to make the bike my own. And the bike, I got a really good deal on it, and being that it wasn't taken care of the way I personally would take care of a bike, I'm very picky and maintenance, and I want everything perfect and shiny. So I still have the 2019 YZ250F, but I think it's time just go get me a brand new one, and I can make it my own. I can take care of it the way I want to take care of it. So we're on the way to Foothill Motorsports. I'm not going to tell you what bike we're getting yet, but it might be in the thumbnail, so you probably already know. But I'm super stoked, and hopefully next time you guys see me, we'll be looking at a brand new bike. Well, there she is, 2023 KTM 250 SXF. I'm beyond excited. I literally could barely sign my name on the title because I was just shaking so much from excitement. I mean, it sounds cliche, it sounds dumb, but it's like a dream come true to just be able, thank God I'm in that position to where I can own that bike in the back of my truck right now. I ended up deciding on the KTM for a couple reasons, because initially I was full on, I was YZ gang. I wanted the 2022 YZ250F, hopefully the 2023 when it came out. But after riding a couple more bikes and then also humbling myself on my skill level, I decided the KTM I felt was better for me. I feel like if I was, a solid A, B class guy really fast, the Yamaha would have been a better pick. But me I've only been riding for about 3 months now, D class rider, I felt more comfort on the KTM. I rode my buddy's 21, and the hydraulic clutch was honestly one of the biggest things that did it for me. I think the hydraulic clutch is 10 times better than a cable clutch for me personally. I absolutely loved it. It just felt buttery smooth. And then also the power delivery on the KTMs. The KTM power delivery, they're a little bit different than compared to the YZ. In my YZ, right when I come out of corner, it's pulling and it's hard. Whereas the KTM, it's a little bit more smoother, and I can stay in second, third gear longer. And for me, being the skill level I am, that works better for me. And then also just the chassis. Yamaha chassis, it was great, but like I said, I rode that 21 KTM. I could turn better. I felt more comfortable in the air. So for me, just based off skill level, I chose the KTM. I actually decided on the Husky, and I really was trying to get the 22.5 factory edition, but that bike is nearly impossible to get, and plus the KTM's about $1,000 cheaper. And really, after all my research, the only difference was I think the KTM's 10 millimeters taller. There could be a couple of differences, but like I said, for the most part, it's the same bike. But I'm beyond excited. It's absolutely beautiful. I haven't even started up yet. I haven't even heard the bike yet. I'm on the way to my uncle's now, so he can take a look at it. And yeah, man, hopefully get y'all started up. I'm not gonna ride it yet. I'm gonna wait, and this Friday, hopefully, I got a buddy coming over, and we're gonna re-grease everything. I've just heard KTM from the factory doesn't grease like they should. So we're gonna go through everything. We're gonna grease it, make sure every bolt is torqued to spec, just so it'll be ready. Like I said, I got a lot of money in this bike. I take care of my bikes. I want this thing to be perfect before I give it that first ride. But hopefully we'll ride it this weekend. We'll see. But yeah. So this is like 3 days later. I've still not rode the bike yet. I've put it around the house, just kind of get a few cycles in. But as far as like hard riding, I haven't done that yet. Hopefully by this weekend I'll get it. But I actually just tore the whole bike apart. Not the whole bike apart, but I tore it apart just to grease all the bearings. I ended up getting in a Facebook group and I posted that, hey, I bought a new bike, any recommendations? And pretty much everyone agreed you need to go in and grease the bearings. And now I've done it. And I just want to say, if you do go buy a brand new bike, go in and grease the bearings. This thing was not greased at all, just being completely honest. That's a little disappointed in KTM for that, but at the same time, they're a mass company that's trying to produce these things like crazy, so I guess I get that. But yes, if you do get a brand new bike, especially KTM, go in. The wheel bearings were not greased whatsoever. Steering column, it was decently greased, but it definitely need to be better. And then the linkage was not greased at all, like no grease whatsoever. The only thing I didn't get to grease is the swing arm right here. And honestly, I don't know if I will do that. That's kind of a job maybe out of my comfort zone. I might could do it, but I don't know. We'll debate it. But yeah, if you get a new KTM, I'd highly recommend going in here and greasing it, because this thing was not greased at all. But hopefully we'll get to ride it this weekend and I can tell you what I think about it.